Hi, my name is Emily Robarge. I'm a senior exercise science major at Bloomsburg University. My topic is the rise of soccer in the United States. The reason I chose this topic is because soccer has been a part of my life for so many years now, and I wanted to do something that was very interesting to me. To start out, I just wanted to start talking about the history of soccer and how it came to be in the United States. It was after the demise of soccer in 1876, where working-class communities in the United States started to adopt the game of soccer, taking on a rugby form of it, and it could also be noted that this trend took place at the same time in Europe as in the United States as well. By the 1870s, you could see developments of soccer in cities like New Jersey, other schools played soccer with innings like in baseball, rather than actual halves like areas. The sport also started to clash with baseball, which everybody knows is America's pastime. So in the early for the association football, known as soccer or the handling game, which today is known as rugby. Cleveland, and even in San Francisco. So all the way across the country, started becoming very popular in big cities and included throwing and carrying the ball. So again, just like rugby today. And then soccer actually then started to become very famous in Yale, Cornell, and Columbia, so a lot of Ivy League schools. I'm sure everybody has heard of it. Reintroduced to Harvard started in 1904 and was seen as lack of any national organizing association in the United States. After FIFA refused an American application for membership during the 1912 Congress, the speedy growing AAFA members formed the United States Football Association, which FIFA then accepted. So the main aim of the association was to end the struggle between amateur and professional soccer organizations, so everybody can all just become one. It was in the early 1900s that the American Soccer League came to be. To put an exact year on it, it was 1921. This marked the start of the American League that could now compete with the European leagues that were already formed beforehand. And in the 1930s, the U.S. participated in the very first World Cup in Uruguay. The U.S. was actually one of the 13 nations that competed in this World Cup. At the 10th Olympiad in Los Angeles, soccer was eliminated due to the controversy between FIFA and the IOC, and this was over the definition of an amateur and the reluctance of the most of the strong soccer countries to travel to California because of the expense. And then as time went on, toward the end of the 1900s, the game of soccer became more and more popular. This next slide is about the rise of popularity of soccer in the United States. Today, I believe that soccer is one of the more popular sports to play in the United States. As of 2006, over 24 million Americans do play soccer, and as of 2012, 30% of American households contain someone playing soccer as well. Soccer is only second to baseball, as baseball is one of the most popular sports in the United States. But I can only imagine how much these numbers have increased since 2012. And as the years goes on, soccer matches tend to draw larger and larger crowds. In 2014, actually, a match between Real Madrid and Manchester United had an attendance of 109,318 people, and this was a record crowd for a soccer match. And recently, U.S. television coverage and viewership of club and international soccer is at an all-time high. This next slide is about women in soccer. There was actually a major rise of women's soccer that started in 1863. This next slide is about women in soccer. Today there are actually still controversies between the men and women's soccer programs. That became starting in the summer of 2015 after the women's national team actually won 5-2 over Japan. The very first match between two women's teams made them go public everywhere. And they were so popular, and that game was actually watched by over 25 million people, and it was known as the largest television audience ever for any English-speaking broadcast by the size of any soccer game, men's or women's. So they actually banned women from playing soccer. After this game, some of the players from the women's soccer team went public with their complaint about the wage discrimination between the men and women's soccer teams. And then a year after the ban was lifted, significantly less money, to put an exact number on it, maybe like a quarter less, despite dramatically outperforming the men's national team and producing nearly $20 million more in revenue for the U.S. soccer program than the men's team brought in. And in 2016, the Senate unanimously passed a non-bidding resolution that calls upon U.S. soccer to immediately end gender pay inequity and to treat all the athletes with the respect and dignity those athletes deserve. So as you can see from my presentation, there are many different ways that soccer has grown and came to be throughout the United States. There are still many controversies today about how men and women's soccer are different and the same, but I hope you all learned something new about soccer today, and thank you for watching.